We're going to do some more notes.
Excellent.
Yeah, we were playing open A string, and we were playing the A on the 5th fret of the E string. We were using quarter notes. So since we've learned how to fret notes, let's learn how to fret some more notes.
Excellent.
So we were fretting an A on the 5th fret. You're going to demonstrate for the right-handed
players. So the 5th, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Perfect.
There, and the first finger we used to push it down.
That's right. What we're going to do now is keep the same finger and move our hand down a little bit, down 2 frets to the 3rd fret, and this note is called G.
G. How does G sound?
G sounds like this. So here was A, and here's G. So we were playing 4 quarter notes in the last exercise we played, which was exercise 2, which went like this. 1, 2,
3, 4.
And we repeated that over and over, and we played it with the analyzer, the extractor. We watched the video. So we're going to now play 4 quarter notes on G, which is on the same string, the thickest string, the 4th string, the E string. We're going to play using our first finger on the 3rd fret, which will produce a note of G, and again we'll use quarter notes to demonstrate that. So it would sound like this: 2, 3, 4. Questions? You okay?
I was just wondering what you were doing with your right hand, doing a little bit of vibrating.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure that when I play, this comes from quite a few years of practice, that I'm not just pushing buttons, I'm actually thinking about the sound of the note I produce. I'm trying to make sure that there's good contact. I'm not getting too much tension in my hand, but I'm just making sure that it's nicely secure and seated, and I'm getting a nice tone out of it.
But I don't need to worry about that.
You don't need to worry too much. What you need to worry about maybe is opening the software again, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Thanks, Natalie.
I shall do my best. So would you like to watch it first?
Yeah, let's have a look at exercise 3. If you click on the video icon.
Yeah, so this is exercise 3. Natalie Barris at the controls. Everything seems to be working.
Playing
so
G on the 3rd fret using the first finger of your left hand. Here comes the video. 3, 4. So you can see he's using both hands now.
Yeah.
And the first finger of his left hand is on the 3rd fret of the E string. Nothing's changed in the right hand. Still resting the thumb on the pickup and using the first finger. So I'm going to now practice that. Would you like to practice with me? Yeah?
I'll practice along with you. Good job they can't hear me though, in case I go wrong. So I'll load up the software.
Okay.
And this will have the backing track on there.
That's right. Open the extractor. The virtual band is all ready to rock with us. And here it comes. And we're going to be playing 4 quarter notes on G on the 3rd fret of the E string using the first finger of our left hand.
Okay.
I'm going to make
now.
There we go. So I'd keep doing that.
Yeah.
Try and get in the groove. Try and get some consistency.
And these are quite long pieces of music, aren't they? So
they are,
you've got time to get into the groove.
Yeah.
You
Enjoy
make a few
it.
mistakes, just keep going.
That's right. That's an important thing, isn't it, when you're playing in a band? They don't want you stopping all the time. Even if you make a few mistakes, just try and keep going, support everybody. It's a team activity.
Yeah.
Just hang in there.
Do you feel you wish to stop now?
Yeah, that's good.
The rest of the band says it's okay for you to stop now.
That's right, that's enough. And then we could analyse it and see where I went wrong, if I went wrong. Did I go wrong?
I don't think you went wrong at all.
I probably wasn't perfect, but anyway.
But I wasn't recording you, but if this was for real, then I would be recording you and checking your every move.
So that was playing 4 quarter notes on G on the 3rd fret of the E string. What we need to do next, it's getting really serious now, moving along, getting ready to perform and play in a band, is to be able to switch between 2 different notes. So the next exercise is exercise 4, and that involves playing both a fretted A and a fretted G, so switching between the 2. You up for that?
All right.
Only quarter notes are involved.
Yeah.
We talked earlier about bars.
Yes.
So we'll play 1 bar of A and then 1 bar of G. So that'll be 4 quarter notes on A and then on the 5th fret, and then changing down to the 3rd fret and playing 4 quarter notes on G. So the 2 notes that we had to learn in our lesson objectives, A and G.
But in the first half, we played A on the open string.
That's right.
Can't I just do that? Because isn't that a bit easier?
Yeah, you could do that. The open string does seem easier because you only need to use one hand and you can do something else with the other hand, like control the other strings, and that would be fine. I find that sometimes it's better to use this A, the fretted A, because it gives me better control of the bass. It means I've only got to control this one string and I can just go back and forth on that. Crossing strings is a more difficult technique, which we'll learn later in one of the essential bass skills lessons. So at the moment, my advice would be just stick to that one string, the E string.
No, now that you explain it, it seems...
That makes sense?
It seems more obvious.
You convinced?
To me now. Yes, I like the easiest route possible.
Yeah, me
Thank you.
too. So we're going to try exercise 4, which is playing one bar of fretted A quarter notes and then a second bar of fretted G quarter notes. And we're going to try and loop that round and round so that we're ready to play the other exercises in this first lesson. There are a few more exercises, all of which would get us ready to be ready to rock out and play in the band.
I'm just going to watch the video.
Good
just
idea.
to kind of get into the groove and see where I'm going with this. So this is A and G. That's the A.
And there you can see. So you're right, it's really good. I learned a lot in the early days from watching other people play, copying or mimicking their moves. That was quite short, so you could loop that video clip, or you could just repeat it over and over. You could play along with it and try it out. You could just kind of use it for guidance. You might not want to play all the notes. You just might want to work out the locations of the notes, get your bearings, you know, try that move out a few times.
All right, well, let's have a go at the exercise. We've watched it. Now let's look at the extractor.
Good. And
you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to record this one.
Okay. You're going to
If that's
record.
all right with you?
It's fine. I'm ready to play exercise 4, which is 4 quarter notes on A, and I'm playing that A with my first finger on the 5th fret of the E string. That's the 4th string, the thickest one. So that's 4 quarter note fretted A's in the first bar, followed by 4 quarter note fretted G's. Good, yeah, you've moved to it already. Well done, Natalie. That's G there. So it's the 5th fret moving to the 3rd fret. And I'm going to take my time with this because it's a difficult exercise, changing from one note to another note. A lot of issues, a lot of technical issues involved. And I'm going to take my time, perhaps let the extractor run for a while.
Okay.
Really get into it.
As a technical point, do I need to be lifting my finger off and placing it back down, or sliding it along?
Yeah, it's an interesting one, that, isn't it? You know, it's a case of trial and error, really. If you slide, that probably feels more comfortable and sounds okay. It doesn't sound bad. The difficulty will be with the analyzer that it will not get separate note events. We were talking about technology and how unforgiving it is. So you're going to hear, and it's going to track those notes, and it's going to think, oh, you're playing all sorts of other notes. For example, you know, there might be another note in between A and G. So if we could re-cue those notes.
Yeah.
So you need to take just a little breath and dash from one to the other. It's a good point, good question.
Thank you.
You're good at this, aren't you?
And it's a good answer, and you're good at that.
So this is exercise 4, 1 bar of fretted A quarter notes and 1 bar of fretted G quarter notes.
Terry.
Wish me luck.
I wish you luck.
So that's A, 2, 3, 4, G,
2,
3, 4.
A, 2, 3, 4, 2. I'm finding it hard not to hit maybe the string below it with my finger.
Sure. And that's what I was doing on one of the earlier exercises, and that's why I didn't get a very good score with the analyzer. So we need to keep going.
Yeah, and keep practicing.
Yeah.
Oh, I've lost my rhythm.
Well, that's all right. Just jump back in. There you go.
Yeah.
And back up to A.
It is so tough, this, isn't it? I mean, you're obviously better at talking and playing than I am.
Well, I wouldn't say that, but yeah, there's a lot going on, isn't there?
Yeah.
And there's quite a physical dimension to it, to actually keep going, keep the string pressed down.
Is that important to sort of keep it close, like on the fret?
It is, yeah. There's a lot going on. Your right hand is also working quite hard. And as you said earlier, these tracks do go on for quite a while.
They do, so I'm going to stop it.
Okay, that's fine.
Before we run out of show. All right, so I'm going to hit the analyzer button.
We could have a quick look at it.
I'm wishing you lots of luck for your percentage now,
Wow.
Terry.
Don't hold your breath.
I've got little dents in my finger, is that normal?
Yeah, that's very normal. Welcome to the world of bass playing. There's always a price to pay for creating great art.
All right, here we go. Here's your score, 46.84%, which is good because we didn't do all of it.
That's right. Almost halfway. So, and you can look at the colour coding, and I need a few more black notes. So my timing was slightly off, I think, and the pitch of it, but not bad for a first attempt. I would definitely do that again.
No, definitely. I mean, keep practicing is what we're going to say at the end of all of these episodes, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the real notion of Gigajam.
Because we whiz through these in, you know, in half an hour, but actually at home you could take plenty of time.